Just welcoming to the microphone of the Feng Shui conference in Melbourne, Master Joseph Yu. How do you do? And welcome to Melbourne.
Oh, thank you very much. I love it. I love Melbourne.
Now, your topic this morning was about the new millennium. Now, I guess that the disaster hasn't struck as we thought at New Year's Eve last year, or this year. What do you think the new millennium holds for Melbourne?
Well, from a feng shui perspective, actually, the millennium is nothing. We expect major changes in the year 2004 instead, where everything will change.
And what makes you say that, and what do you think is going to happen in 2004?
At present, we are, so to speak, in the age of the trigram Doi, which is the youngest daughter, which is the mouth, that is to say, people who can speak, people, especially young girls and a female in general, will do extremely well in these 20 years, up to 2004. And then it will turn to the young boy. So there will be a lot of young people in the next 20 years, starting in 2004, who will be doing marvelously well.
Are we going to have an Australian Prime Minister then?
Australian Prime Minister? A young boy. Yes, they will become younger and younger. Mm-hmm.
And I guess when you opened the conference this morning, you sang a song. What relevance is it, and can you sing it, please, for our audience?
It's about changing the energy of a room using the sound energy, the balance of yin and yang. Actually, I use a famous piece of music to be incorporated in this, and it works marvelously well.
So, how does it go?
It goes yin 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 yang, yang 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 yin, yin 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 yang, yang yang.
What a wonderful laugh you have. Now, I guess that's affecting you already, isn't it? And me. So, what benefits is that in singing that song?
Well, you see, in feng shui, we deal with the balance of yin and yang. If a place is too yin, then we need the yang energy to bring the activities to a higher level, and it will change the energy of a room. So if it is too quiet, if there is not much response from the audience, then we try to create some energy, and singing this song is very functional, very effective.
And I guess for career and wealth, what immediate results does it have?
Well, if you are active, you're actively thinking and doing the right thing, then you will do well in your career and it will bring money.
Oh, good. Now, how many times must you sing it a day to bring enough money and health and wealth?
Whenever you feel depressed, whenever you feel the energy is not right, then sing this song.
So, people are sitting, perhaps listening to this on the train, or they're driving their car, or whatever. So I guess if they sing that little song, that will help them?
Yes.
Will it help anyone else that is immediately related to them?
Well, let's say you are dating and you have a quarrel with your boyfriend. Well, start singing this song and the yin and yang will mix very well and it will improve the relationship.
I see. And how long should this marvellous energy that you've created with it last?
Oh, it will last as long as you like, because you can repeat and repeat the same song.
Now, just so I get it off pat, and the listeners who may have just tuned in and haven't heard what we're talking about or heard it, do you think you could just repeat it for me, please, and for the listeners?
To repeat which part?
Just that little song?
Oh, in feng shui, actually, it's about the balance of yin and yang. Yang energy is the active energy, is the moving energy, and yin energy is the stable and stationary energy. So we need the yang energy to come over, just like a young man is courting a young lady. So there is love. If there's love, there is marriage, and they will produce children and all the good things. That is feng shui.
And what about 3 coins? I was given 3 coins with a hole in it and a red cord attached to that, and I was told to put it underneath the front doormat. And it had amazing results. Where did that come from, and how would you apply that elsewhere?
You see, those coins are circular with a square hole at the center. Now, the circular shape represents heaven. The square center represents earth. And when this coin is carried by a person, that is the man, then we have heaven, earth, and man working together. What do you think? Of course, it will bring prosperity.
How wonderful. And how would you carry that on for people who are, say, working in an office? How can they improve their surroundings other than, say, carrying a coin in their pocket?
Well, this you will need the expertise of a real feng shui master, because there are different energies in a building, and we must place the general manager in the right place. We must place the personnel manager in the right place. We must place the marketing manager in the right place. So everybody must be in the right place for it to function.
And I guess that would be what? Facing a particular way? So where would they be faced, perhaps?
Well, there are 2 things involved, location and direction. So in the first place, the rooms must be well located in the appropriate places. And of course, when they sit, they have to face their favorable directions as well.
And for the millennium, that's the real millennium, as many people are calling it, at the end of this year, which is I'm a year behind with the year 2000. What would you say? You've said now 2004 is going to be the new changes. What do you think are the changes that are going to be brought about?
In the year 2004?
Yes, year 2004.
In the year 2004, everything will be more realistic, not just on the surface, but rather from the bottom of the heart. So everything will be solid, and the prosperity will be well rooted than the present 20 years.
Can you perhaps elaborate on that a little? Will it depend on different governments or people working together, or the economy of the world? Are there any particular areas that we should be mindful of, perhaps?
Well, the present 20 years, those who can speak well, those who can master the art of speech will do well, because they can easily convince people, but they do not necessarily do what they say. Promises are made to be broken. But in the coming 20 years, starting from the year 2004, things are going to change. You cannot so easily deceive the people. They won't vote for you. They vote for what you really are, not what you say you are. So in the coming years, the people will be more realistic. They will prove to people that they are really working for the people before they can be elected. So it's a much better age, I should say.
Have you noticed any change in Australia from the first time you visited it till now?
Well, you see, I each time I stay only for a few days to a week maybe. So actually, I have not seen much of Australia. But this time, when I visit Melbourne, I can feel that the people energy is much more impressive than the last time I came. It is true.
Now, there have been many predictions about the year 2012, and, you know, the Mayan calendar that ends at the year 2012. There have been predictions of the Olympic Games being disrupted, and various cycles of where the world is being had flares, you know, coming from space and all that sort of thing. Do you see any correlation to any of those predictions at all to the way you think?
Well, actually, I haven't spent much time and energy on this topic, but what I can feel is that the coming years are very prosperous. That is for sure. The world is getting better every day.
Is there any particular a career that people should be mindful of other than speaking? Because I mean that covers a lot of parameters, I guess. But is there any prediction at all that you can see coming ahead that we should be looking for?
Well, that will be the age of doers and not talkers.
So that'll be in the next the following 20 years. Is that right?
Oh, yes.
And are you quite happy living in Canada? Does that Canada equate very well with Australia, the way it compares in energy?
Yes, both countries have a lot of immigrants, and both countries are very friendly, and the people are just lovely. So it's more or less the same. I could have come here instead of going to Canada.
Have you any final thing or any final tip that you'd like to give people that are looking at feng shui or feng shui as we call it? Any tips at all that we should be mindful of?
Oh yes, just forget about being down under. It's all the same.
Well, this person has a sense of humour, Master Joseph Yu. We're talking at the Feng Shui conference in Melbourne. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.